Hey kids, and it has been a little while since we've covered this project, the Infinite Mac project. So basically, if you don't know, Infinite Mac is a collection of classic Macintosh and NeXT system and system releases and software, all easily accessible from a comfortable web browser. Yeah, this is what the website says, and yeah. So it is a Macintosh emulator straight in your browser. I made a video on it like 2 years ago.
It's called Infinite Mac, and it basically allows you to simulate macOS computers, and you'll load right into the menu.
And then literally 3 days after I made that video, the Infinite Mac got a huge update with like a bunch of things.
Now it goes from System 1.0 to 9.0.4. That's 1984 to 2000.
This is a project that was started in March 2022 and initially only supported System 7 and macOS 8. Later on, they added System 6 and PowerPC support, so then they added macOS 9. And then in March of 2023, they just made this beautiful interface. And yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so since I last made a video on this, there has been some changes. First of all, they added NeXTStep support, so you can run like a bunch of NeXTStep versions. Anywhere from NeXTStep 0.8 from 1988 to OpenStep 4.2 from 1997. They added this like a year ago, so yeah, I'm sorry I didn't cover it back then, but yeah. And then later on, March 2025, literally, like, as of the time I published this video, they added this feature, literally, like, 6 days ago. macOS 10. Fortunately, you can really only run them in a Chromium-based web browser, so, you know, good thing I have Safari here. I can find it. There we go. This is Safari. And here you can sort by macOS 10, NeXTStep, some of the more notable releases. You don't get System 4 because System 4 is lame. Or, if you're feeling spicy, you can get all of them. Oh, look at all this. Look at all this. And yeah, some of them are grayed out and you can't run them because, like, oh, under development because never released. Released with IMAX only. Or released with the PowerBook G3 4 only. Yeah. 7.5.4 withdrawn from release at the last minute due to a showstopper bug. And yeah, some of them are kind of unstable. But yeah. Buggy and short-lived. Cost data corruption and was surfaced by 3.2. Yeah, basically that. So yeah. Alright, so let's just recap on the whole just classic Macintosh thing. So here is the oldest release, System 1.0. Very nice bong. And let's go full screen, because, you know, you just gotta make that nice experience. And yeah. First macOS on the latest macOS. Wow, look at these two cursors. Look at my gaming mouse cursor. Ooh. Anyways, yeah. This is, look at that, version 1.0, 1984, copyright 1984. You know what would be, like, really cool? If they added 0.97, like, from, like, the prototype. That'd be really cool. Anyways, yeah, so you get this, Anyways, you get this welcome little text thing, and basically I'm just gonna recap on the whole thing again. Because, you know, it's been a little while. Anyways, welcome to Infinite Macintosh, and yeah, so they added like save hard drives and stuff, and yeah, they add like Macintosh, and they have also added like Macintosh Garden, NeXTStep, saved hard drive, like that kind of stuff, you know. You just quit it. Get out of here. And yeah, it does look kind of slow. And yeah, we have the infinite hard drive here, so you can, access some stuff. Mac Paint 1.5. Yay! Let's go into Mac Paint by Bill Atkinson. Okay. Let's just draw a masterpiece here. Yeah, that's some great stuff, isn't it? Yeah, okay, let's just quit it. Nope. Okay, so now here's the latest version of macOS, a classic macOS, which is 9.2.2. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, yeah, we'll chug a bit. Yeah, if you're using a macOS 9 version, I would not recommend 9.2.2. But yeah, it does work. Oh, hey, look. This is so NeXTStep. Oh. And yeah, you can just switch your applications real quick. That's really cool. So yeah, we now have a bunch of NeXTStep versions. Let's start with the latest one, which is OpenStep 4.0. Okay. So yeah, the same welcome text is here, and yeah, my favorite place to go is the demos folder. Well, because you got stuff like blank outs here. Jesus, this mouse is like way too fast. This mouse is like way too fast. This mouse is like way too fast. Just feels out of my control. It feels like it's so slippery. Like you build momentum and then just jumps to the next area. But yeah, that is OpenStep. It works. We can also run the oldest version of NeXTStep, which is 0.8 from 1998. I said 1998. I meant 1988. But yeah, this was actually quite advanced for 1988. Like, look at that loading from disk animation. Ooh, quite impressive for the late 80s. Don't you think? Oh yeah. Director browser, I forgot it did this. But, yeah. But yeah, you just have a bunch of, Unix directories or, Linux directories, I guess. And yeah, log out. Don't save. If these guys can put NeXTStep on here, then sure as hell they can put fucking Apple's Rhapsody on this. Okay, anyways, and now it's time for the big thing, Mac OS 10. Now, my browser can't really run it, but Chromium-based browser like Safari can. Ooh, so let's just try all these. Let's start with the Mac OS 10 public beta. That's a great start, isn't it? Okay, well, let's just try 10.1 because it's more stable. And let me tell you, I've never used this version on like any sort of like QEMU stuff. Because I used the 10.2, 10.3, 10.4. I've used them all before on QEMU, but I've never used 10.1 because it just never worked for me. It is now loading into macOS 10. Yeah, this is macOS 10. Cool, huh? Yeah. I'm running my new macOS 10 on I'm running my old macOS 10 on my new macOS 10. This is so cool. But, yeah. So, if we go to here and about this Mac. Yep, there it is. macOS 10.1.5. So that welcome text, and let's go to applications and just see what there is. Apple VPN, that's interesting. Oh boy, we have iMovie on there. Not gonna demo it because I don't want to waste your guys' time, but it's something I guess I could mess around with. If I could mess around with it at all. Yep, we also have chess on here. That's the nice 3D chess. You just gotta load up. I don't feel like waiting for these damn pawns to move, so. Yeah, but yeah, it does work. We can even open calculator and do some math. Alright, so we can also, like, we can do, like, you know, this. Infinity! Ooh. Wow, that's amazing. Anyways, yeah. So let's just get out of here and let's just try another stable version. 10.3 Panther. Sure. Alright. Again, macOS 10 may take a minute or two to start up. Very accurate. Very accurate. Yeah, I really don't feel like waiting for this. But yeah, you know what? I think that is... Oh yeah, you can also build your own custom system. You can, like, I don't know. Okay, let's just see. Let's just make some cursed thing. Let's make a Mac 128K running system 4.0. Or system, like, I don't know, system 7.0. Let's try that. Ooh, boy. Or, you know, we could try, like, a Mac 2, like... Could we hear Mac chimes? Like, let's try a Mac 2 FX. Let's try 128 megabytes. And try to make it run fucking macOS 8.0. Go. Okay, so it doesn't, like, fucking... But it just, like... It just says, oh, you can't do that. I don't know, let's just try macOS 9.1. Go. Okay, it doesn't even fucking crash. It just... Yeah, I mean, I would like to hear the fucking chimes, but, you know, whatever. To each their own. But yeah, so I think that is a good new look at Infinite Mac. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!